This segment of DelmarvaLife is sponsored by Salisbury University.
When we think of the Delmarva Peninsula, it's not hard to think of the culture that makes our area so unique, and that includes everything from our programs, performances, and art. And it's all coming alive thanks to the Museum of Eastern Shore Culture at Salisbury University.
And what better way to preserve it than through their interactive exhibits that highlight the people and the places that make our community so special. So yeah, of course we sent James to view the Museum of Eastern Shore Culture in Salisbury to preview what you can expect at its grand opening Saturday and how the museum has become accessible for all ages to enjoy.
The Delmarva Peninsula is home to many forms of rich, vibrant culture. That culture now has a home of its own, as works from creators across the area are being proudly displayed at the Museum of Eastern Shore Culture in Salisbury.
The Museum of Eastern Shore Culture is the home of the SU Permanent Collection, but it is also taking the cultural heritage represented in that collection and expanding that to all communities on the Lower Eastern Shore.
From the moment you walk into the building, your senses are surrounded with creative works that invite you to think deeper about the area we are proud to call home. That begins with the Ward Brothers.
The Ward Brothers are iconic around here. Pretty much everyone has heard of them, and they were from Crystal, Maryland. They are decoy carvers, as you can see in this gallery, but they are also so much more. They represent the cultural heritage of the Lower Eastern Shore. They are at the heart of the collection, and they are at the heart of this tradition, not only on the Lower Eastern Shore, but worldwide.
At first, their decoys were created to support their families.
And then as time went on, they became more decorative and kind of pivoted to more of the art that has continued to take hold within the community. So within the collection specifically, you see the evolution from utilitarian decoy to a decorative piece of art.
Curator and folklife specialist Ray Valley and Gillette is excited for visitors to gain a better understanding of the brothers and the iconic art they helped create.
I hope they, initially walk in and just kind of get blown away by the work, but I hope that they take a deeper dive.
As they visit with a childlike wonder and sense of curiosity.
We're learning about all the time. People are moving here all the time and calling this place home, and they're bringing their traditions with them. And we hope to highlight those, and it's a common thread, I believe, that is the spirit of Lemon Steve Ward, just to be curious, to ask questions, and to learn more about their community.
The museum staff have envisioned their space to be accessible for all to see.
We have free admission, so we wanted to eliminate as many walls as possible for people to feel like, oh, I don't know if I belong in that space. Is there a place for me? So we have free admission. When you come in, we've got high contrast vinyl. We're going to have Braille labels. We have elevated case cards. We've even got touch pieces for the artist Yolanda Ocree. So we really wanted it to be as hands-on as possible and for people to feel like they can move throughout the space, feel a part of it.
And for everyone to feel represented in it.
And for us to represent all the people who have moved here, all the people who have brought their traditions, their art, to feel like they do make up a part of the Eastern Shore and that they have a place here.
Showcasing a variety of artwork.
Currently on display, we have artist Yolanda Ocree. She's a collage artist. We have artist Kenneth Brown. We also have Deborah Rollig, and the SU Glass Department is also on display.
That will continue to rotate out as visitors discover new pieces and perspectives, gaining a deeper understanding of the culture around them.
Now, all the artists that we have, hopefully in 4 or 5 months' time, you'll be seeing something completely different. You'll have an all-new reason to come in, and we're always going to be doing that. We might not swap everything out all at the same time, but you're going to have a reason to come back to check things out.
Whether it's through performance, workshops, or the physical art that's within, Salisbury University and the Eastern Shore Cultural Museum are excited to represent the cultural heritage that makes each community so unique.
Now, in addition to the pieces currently on rotating display, the Museum of Eastern Shore Culture also features quilts from the NAB Center that were all donated or just simply created regionally.
Oh, I can't wait to go check that out.
Oh man, it's got to be good stuff.
Yeah.